Hi guys, my name is Elizabeth. Welcome to my channel. I post a video every single week, so don't forget to subscribe. So in today's video, I want to talk to you guys about comparing yourselves to other people. I think that we've all been in a place where we're super excited about something that we're doing, and then we see another person doing it and start just feeling completely awful about ourselves because we're not like that other person, and we think that they do everything better than us, and we think they look better than us, they're funnier, they're smarter, this and that, and you start thinking that you just can't do anything and there's nothing on this earth here for you. However, thinking that just couldn't be farther from the truth. I think that comparing yourself to other people can be turned into something productive, and I'm going to discuss this later in the video. However, my first tip for you guys, if you do catch yourselves comparing or thinking less of yourself because of what someone else is doing, is to remember that you are here to live your own life. There was never a you or anyone like you, and there will never be anybody like you, and so it is your #1 job to shine your light and do things the way only you can do. I think that even if 100 people or 1,000 people are pursuing the same thing, every single person is gonna do something different. Therefore, no one can do anything the way that you can do it, and therefore there's absolutely no reason to waste your time comparing yourself to someone else or how someone else is doing something. And it is just such a miracle that we're even here, that we get to wake up every single morning and that we get to be on this world. And we all have only so much time, and is it really worth spending that time thinking that you're less than someone or that you don't look like someone and therefore you're not good enough? I don't think so. You will only reach the most happiness and fulfillment and the most success only being you and living your own life, not living somebody else's life, not acting like somebody else. You will be happiest just being in harmony within yourself and doing things your way, whatever it is that you came to this life to do. But just be the best you can be and know that you're good enough and that you're worth it. My second tip is that as detrimental as comparing yourself to other people can be, it can also be a very productive thing. If you see something that you want in another person, and it doesn't matter what it is, whether it's how they look or how they act or their level of success, try to understand specifically what it is that you want, that you see in that person, and make it specific to yourself. Someone else's success might not look the same for you, because success, love, happiness, it can all mean different things to different people. So figure out what it means to you, make a plan, and start taking steps on a daily basis to achieve that thing. And in doing so, you're gonna turn comparison into something more positive and into something productive. Try to admire other people instead of bringing yourself down, because if someone else has something that you're looking for, that you want, then you can have it too. We all came here with the same potential. Happiness looks different for everybody, but we all came here to be happy and to be successful in our own ways. So just remember that you're no better than anybody else, and you're also no less than anybody else. You are here to be you, and therefore figure out what happiness and success means to you and take steps every single day to achieve that and to be the best you that you can be. The next thing that I like to remind myself of if I do catch myself comparing myself to someone else is that we only see the tip of the iceberg. We never know what is going on in someone else's head or in someone else's life 100%. Even if they're your best friend, you still don't know the whole picture of what they're thinking and how they're feeling and what they're experiencing. You only see what you're experiencing from your own perspective. And so I know that sometimes it's easy to tell yourself that other people have it easier than you, or other people didn't have to go through what you had to go through, or you can't achieve your goals because you didn't have the support that they had and have the money that they had. However, in reality, we all have our own difficulties and challenges along the way, and just because yours looks different from someone else's doesn't mean that you have it worse than someone else, because I feel like the way you overcome a challenge is all about your own perspective and all about your own take on it. Just because someone else's challenge looks easier than yours, that is only your perspective. To that other person, it might seem like the worst thing in the world, and it might seem impossible for them to overcome, even though it seems like such a simple thing for you. We're all crazy in our own way, and we all have our own problems and our own difficulties. So focus on your own self. All of the answers that you need are within yourself. It's also easy to see someone beautiful, happy, successful, and think that they were just born like that, that it was just given to them. However, a lot of the time, we don't see all of the times that they failed and all of the times that they fell, all of the times that they were told no. We don't see all of those challenges and experiences that really brought them to this level of success. So don't ever judge someone or think that you can never have what they have, because we only know what's going on within ourselves, and there's a lot that we don't see that other people go through. And I think that we're ever in a place to think that other people have it better than us. We all have things to overcome, and we all have different things to accomplish, and everybody's gonna do it in their own beautiful way, including yourself. I think the final thing to remember if you are stuck comparing yourself to others or feeling like you're not good enough is to really step outside of yourself and picture the huge universe that we live in. Picture the earth that we are a part of, and see yourself and your thoughts from all the way up there, from all the way from space. You know, and do you still see yourself and whatever it is that you're worried about at the moment? Probably not. And in 5 years, 10 years, you're gonna laugh at all of those little jealousies that you had when you were younger. And so I think it's such a waste of precious energy to drain yourself by thinking that you're not like somebody else, because you will never be somebody else. And that's okay, because you are amazing the way that you are, and you are a miracle, and it is a miracle that you're here. So step outside of yourself and see the bigger picture. Try to see things from a different perspective. And there's so many beautiful things in this world that you can be doing. You can be taking this energy and focusing on being a better you and giving more love and being a more loving you and doing what it is that you want to be doing, instead of thinking that you can't and that you're the worst thing in the world, because you're not. And these are just little thoughts, and we can either get caught up in them and let them bring us down and not allow us to do anything that we want to do, or we can get inspiration from them, figure out what it is that we want, see the world as a beautiful place, and see the beautiful things that the world has to offer. And I'm not saying that you have to be a positive, jolly person 100% of the time. You are a human being, and we're here to experience all kinds of emotions, and we're here to experience sadness and anger and huge amounts of happiness and love. But I think it's important, if you are feeling stuck in a negative state of mind, it's important to allow yourself to experience those emotions and allow them to pass through you and let them go, and then get back on a positive track, instead of getting hung up on negativity and getting hung up on feeling like you can't do anything or like you're not like somebody else. I know that it can be so hard to snap out of it when you are in this negative state of mind. However, doing all of these things that I just mentioned really do help me to kind of be a little more aware of myself and help me to transition into a more positive state of mind a little quicker than if I were just allowing those negative thoughts to just eat me up. So remember that you are amazing and you're beautiful, and you're here to live your own life at your own time. There was never anybody like you, and there will never be another you. Your job is to be the best you can be and shine your light, and nobody can do it for you and nobody can do it like you. Figure out what it is that you want, what are your dreams and goals, and take steps to accomplish them, and believe in yourself, shine your light, and take inspiration from others, but don't waste time comparing yourself to others, and don't let it drain you, because feeling like you're not good enough just because you're not like somebody else is such a huge lie. You will only be the most fulfilled, happiest, most successful, most attractive you by being your true authentic self. And nobody can do it besides you. So it's okay to get caught up sometimes, and it's natural to feel a little down at times, but allow that to pass through you and then let that go. Make a choice to accept yourself and to keep going and keep moving, and in the end of the day, just enjoy what you have. Enjoy the ability to experience life from your own perspective and from your eyes, your abilities, and just from being you. And remember that you're beautiful and amazing, and you have everything it takes to have whatever it is that you want. Otherwise, you wouldn't want it. So instead of wasting time comparing yourself to other people, remember you are a miracle, and it's a miracle that you're here. So shine your light and be the best you that you can be. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. These are all things that really help me and are just such wake-up calls when I do catch myself drifting into the swamp of comparing myself to other people. And so I hope that you find something useful, and I hope that you find something that helps you out. So leave a comment below and let me know what you guys think about comparing yourself to other people and what you do to snap out of it and to stop comparing. But just remember that you are amazing and you're good enough just the way you are, and there's no need for you to be like anybody else. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.